What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here. Welcome to another episode of Records and Ramblings. I haven't made a video in quite some time. I've been a little busy. But yeah, let's talk about some records. I need something to take my mind off of all this fucked up shit that's going on right now. But before I jump into some records, man, I want to tell you guys about me seeing The Cure. I know I told you guys that I was going to go see him, and I told you how stoked I was. So I figured I'd tell you guys just a little bit about it before I talk about my records. In short, the show was fucking amazing, man. They played for almost 3 hours. They played a lot of songs from my favorite Cure album, which is Disintegration. They started off with Plain Song, then they went into Pictures of You, Closed Down, Prayers for Rain. They even played my all-time favorite Cure song, which is the title track, Disintegration. They also played songs like Love Song, Just Like Heaven, and they even played some fucking awesome rarities like Shake Dog Shake from The Top, which I've never seen them play live. And they played Burn from the Crow soundtrack. Every night I burn! Every night I call your name. So fucking good, man. 4 encores, man, and they ended with a bunch of like the more upbeat, dancier songs like Why Can't I Be You, The Walk, Friday I'm in Love, which was fitting because they played on a Friday. And they ended the entire set with Boys Don't Cry. It was an absolutely amazing show. I'm not sure if they're still on tour. I think they are. If they've not come to your town, make sure you go. I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't play any songs from Blood Flowers because I'd seen some other set lists that showed them playing some of those songs. I warned my girlfriend if they played any of those songs, I was probably going to cry. But they didn't do that. But I can't complain. Almost 3 hours of The Cure, so I'm totally happy. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about some records. First record I'm going to show you, this is the split between the Body and Krieg. There's not much black metal influence on this record. It just sounds like a really well done power electronics or noise type of record. It's basically the Body with Neil singing, which works really well together, but I thought this record was fantastic. It didn't make my best of list, but it's still a really, really good record. But yeah, front cover, back cover. Comes with this insert, which is kind of pointless. There's really nothing on it. But, I don't know. This little write-up thing is kind of cool. I'm not going to read that whole thing. I suffer from life and from other people. I can't look at reality face-to-face. Even the sun discourages, depresses me. Yeah, sounds about right. Next record I'm going to show you. This is the Ceschi Pat the Bunny split. I'm not sure why I haven't shown this to you guys yet. I've had it for quite some time. And you guys all know how much I love Ceschi's music. And before this, I had not heard of Pat the Bunny. But this is kind of folky punk stuff from Ceschi. Some really cool ballads. No rapping really, unless you count the redo of Black and White and Red All Over, which is really, really great. The Pat the Bunny side is kind of like pop punk, but played on acoustic guitar. Fucking fantastic. Fantastic, thought-provoking lyrics. He kind of reminds me of John K. Samson from the Weaker Thans. Who also played in Propaganda. If you picture maybe like the Weaker Thans played on acoustic guitar, then I think you might have a general idea of what Pat the Bunny sounds like. But I really, really enjoy what they did with this record. If the pig who shot Mike Brown ever sees a courtroom, you'll have mostly the looters to thank for it. I was a teenage anarchist and still am. Pat the Bunny. Front cover. Back cover. And it comes with a lot of really cool goodies in here outside of the record. This beautiful poster here, Wingnut Dishwashers Union, because we're enough. Very cool. This right up here that admittedly I've not read yet. I don't know what's wrong with me. And it also comes with this really cool DIY zine which I think is extra cool. Brings me back to the 90s when all of us used to make zines back in the day. I even have my own zine. C-Town Shake is what it was called. You can find one of those, use a tight motherfucker. I don't know if Ceschi or Pat the Bunny still have any more copies of this. I think this was limited. But if they do, you should definitely grab this if you like Ceschi or if you like folk punk in general. I'm definitely looking to get some more Pat the Bunny stuff. So yeah, good record. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Changes, Fire of Life. I showed some Changes records recently, and that got me to thinking that I didn't have this. I actually had this on cassette, like an old dubbed copy, but I never actually got around to buying the physical copy of this, which makes no sense. If you don't know Changes, they were a great band that formed back in like 1970 or something like that, and they played mostly live back then. They didn't actually release a real recording until 1995 when Myke from Blood Axis discovered them and he put their records out. And now we have this absolute masterpiece. It's very lo-fi, very beautiful, dark neo-folk. Basically, if you like Death in June, Current 93, Backworld, Fire and Ice, In Gowan Ring, any of that kind of stuff, I think you will absolutely love this. But this is a fantastic record. Front cover, back cover. Actually comes with this nice printed insert here with some lyrics and some write-ups talking about the actual record. So yeah, this is great stuff. If you like neo-folk, I definitely think this is an essential recording to own. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Nekrokaos with Chaos 4. I bought this album totally on a whim, didn't know what it was. I saw the cover and was like, oh, this looks like it could be interesting. Interesting is a fucking understatement. Holy shit, this record is amazing. It's some of the darkest stuff I own. Like, you can call it black metal if you want to, only because that's kind of the closest description that I can think to what this is. But I feel like if you like Trepannering's Ritualen, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, I can never get that shit. It's like a fucking tongue twister for me. And Sutek Hexen, I think you'll dig this if you like those two bands. It's super dark, it's noisy, it's droney, it's fucking scary. It's just really, really, really good stuff. But yeah, I feel like people like Eric Bauer, Curtis from Pitch Control, I feel like if you guys have not heard Nekrokaos, you guys would absolutely gobble this shit up. It's fucking great. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. It's kind of like in a packaging that I'm not too stoked with. I don't really like when bands do this. This is the inside here. And that's really all there is to the packaging. But seriously, fuck the packaging. This record, seriously, is fucking great, man. Absolutely great. And speaking of Sutek Hexen, here we have, I can't pronounce this, Empirish, I don't know, I'm sorry. But this record is so fucking good, man. Intense, noisy black metal, if you want to call it black metal, just like I said about Nekrokaos. It sounds more like noise to me, which is totally fucking cool. If you listen really closely, you can hear some semblance of riffs and drums, but it's just washed with this static and this noise. It just, oh, it makes it sound so scary. I would definitely recommend this to someone who likes noise more than I would recommend this to someone who likes black metal. Like, I feel like if you like noise or power electronics or drone noise, I feel like you would really love these guys. Like, you know, basically if you're into like White House or Genocide Organ, Older Prurient, A-Trax Morgue, which I need to get more of on vinyl, but if you're into that kind of stuff, I feel like you would love this. But yeah, this is the front cover. This is the back cover. No insert, and the vinyl is black, so I won't bother showing you that. And the last record I'm going to show you in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is Ultha with Pain Cleanses Every Doubt. I thought I'd shown this to you guys before, but I guess I didn't. This is a great German black metal band. Fucking killer riffs. This came out last year, but I didn't hear it until this year. I'm not saying it definitely would have made my best of list, but it would have definitely been considered. It's not clean, it's not super raw either. It's got that great middle ground there. It's atmospheric at times, but it's still really, really aggressive. It's got some great sludgy moments that give the album a really, really, really intense feel. But the vocals are kind of weird on this album. That's the first thing I noticed outside of the riffs being really cool. The vocals are weird, but not in a bad way. Like at times they kind of have that almost yelled sound that Magua has. Sometimes they have one of those DSBM style yelps, but all of it totally works together. Like this is great, great black metal. And it has one of the best song titles that I've ever heard, and that is You Exist for Nothing. Like, straight to the fucking point. Like, your life is basically worthless. You exist for nothing. Why are you here? Just, yeah. Anyways, here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Record's on black, but it comes with this nice printed insert here with lyrics and all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know a lot about this band. All I know is that they are a black metal band from Germany, and they absolutely hate NSBM, which is whatever to me. Whether you think that's cool or not cool doesn't fucking matter, because the music itself is absolutely killer. So yeah, so that's it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. I will be back very soon with another video, hopefully. But yeah, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace, bitches! Getting that John Cena on you, boy. Can't see me, boy.